Legendary soap star James Earl Jones has sadly passed away, and our hearts go out to his family and friends during this difficult time. Meanwhile, The Bold and the Beautiful is dropping hints about a shocking upcoming death on the show, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. But to brighten things up, Susan Walters just gave us the sweetest family moment that's too good not to share. So stick around to know all about it.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
First up, the entertainment world is mourning the loss of an icon. James Earl Jones, the man with the voice, has passed away at 93. You know him as the legendary Darth Vader in Star Wars and the wise Mufasa in The Lion King. But here's something you might not know. Before he became a household name, his journey started in a surprising place: soap operas. Yep, long before he was ruling galaxies or guiding young Simba, Earl Jones made his mark on the small screen in the 1960s, starting with the classic soap Guiding Light in 1969. And here's a fun fact: he made history as one of the first Black actors to score a lead role on daytime TV. When Billy D. Williams left the show, Earl Jones stepped in as Dr. Jim Frazier, and he crushed it. His on-screen wife? None other than the iconic Ruby Dee. If you've seen their scenes together, then you know that chemistry was fire. But that wasn't his only soap role. Jones also starred in As the World Turns as Dr. Jerry Turner, proving once again that the man was destined for greatness. The soap world clearly knew what they were doing because soon after, he was off to conquer Hollywood. Fast forward to 1970, and Earl Jones was nominated for an Oscar for his unforgettable role in The Great White Hope. He already had a Tony for the stage version, and when the film came out, people knew this guy was the real deal. He brought pure intensity and emotion to every scene, making it impossible to look away. From then on, Hollywood couldn't get enough of him. But let's be real. When you hear the name Earl Jones, his voice is what immediately comes to mind. Darth Vader? Iconic. Mufasa? Legendary. I mean, his line, "Remember who you are," from The Lion King still gives us chills, no matter how many times we've heard it. Oh, and here's a fun nugget for you. For years, Jones was the voice behind CNN's iconic intro. Yes, that booming voice that made three little words, "This is CNN," sound so powerful. All Earl Jones. The man was a walking legend in every sense, racking up an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony along the way. Sadly, Earl Jones passed away on September 9th at his home in Dutchess County, New York. He was 93 and lived an extraordinary life. Though it's tough to say goodbye, we'll always have his unforgettable performances to remember him by. Our heartfelt condolences go out to his family and loved ones during this time. Now shifting gears to The Bold and the Beautiful, it looks like things are about to take a deadly turn. Quite literally. The show has been serving up one death after another recently, and word on the street is there's another major death looming. So who's next to go? 2024 has been one for twists and surprises. One of the most jaw-dropping moments came earlier this year when Sheila died. Or so we thought. Of course, it wasn't Sheila who bit the dust, it was actually Sugar. But what really caught fans off guard was the reason behind this twist. And now, Bradley Bell, the show's executive producer and head writer, has spilled the tea on why Sheila had to die. In a recent chat with Deadline, Bell explained his reasons behind the death twist, and it's all about keeping the drama alive. Villains typically need a cooling-off period, which just adds to the drama of their return, Bell said. And let's be real, Sheila is the OG villain of villains. She's been causing troubles on B&B for decades, so giving her a break was Bell's way of building up anticipation for her next chaotic move. Bell went on to say that Sheila has been a ratings dynamo, which is probably why she's been allowed to kill off so many characters over the years. Seriously, Sheila's body count on B&B could rival any soap baddie. But despite all the chaos she's caused, people somehow still find a way to forgive her. Why? Because according to Bell, Sheila's relentless search for love and acceptance is something we can all relate to on some level. Even if she does, have a bit of a murderous streak. It's never easy when soap operas kill off a legacy character, and B&B fans know this all too well. We all remember the heartbreak in 2012, when Susan Flannery, who played the iconic Stephanie Forrester, decided to retire. Rather than recast the role, which would have been risky business with someone as beloved as Flannery, Belle made the tough call to kill off Stephanie. It was a moment that had fans in tears, but it was the right move for the storyline. So, why are we bringing this up? Because, according to Belle, he's always on the lookout for the next character to kill off. That's right, folks, he's not afraid to pull the trigger when it comes to keeping things fresh and unpredictable. Just recently, we saw not one, but two characters bite the dust. Poor Tom and Hollis met their end at the hands of Luna. Luna's sudden turn to murder definitely threw viewers for a loop. Now it looks like she'll be heading to prison, which is a pretty standard soap opera cooling off for characters who go off the deep end. So, whether Luna's time in jail will be permanent, or if she'll make a grand return one day, is still up in the air. Now here's where things get really interesting. Belle hinted that there could be another major death on the horizon, and for all the aspiring soap writers out there, Belle dropped this little gem of advice. You have to kill them every once in a while in order to keep your credibility as a writer. And I promise myself every year I'm going to kill more people. So who's next? That's the million-dollar question. What do you guys think? Could it be another beloved legacy character? Or is Belle eyeing one of the newer cast members for a dramatic exit? Whoever it is, you can bet it's going to be a moment fans won't soon forget. So, we all know how Diane and Kyle have been constantly fighting with each other on YNR, right? She's trying to mend their broken relationship, but that is something Susan Walters, the YNR star behind Diane Jenkins, can't relate to. In fact, she's got some family love and legacy to share. Family keepsakes are all about memories, right? And for Walters, she's sharing those priceless moments with her daughter and granddaughter in the sweetest way. Walters recently took to social media, showing off a meaningful piece of family history. Matching mother-daughter bracelets that have been in the family for over 30 years. Originally given to Susan and her daughter Grace Albanese in 1991, these bracelets have now been passed down another generation to little Nora, Grace's daughter. Walters posted the most adorable picture of her granddaughter Nora sporting the bracelet. And in another snap, both Grace and Nora can be seen wearing their matching keepsakes. How cute is that? But the family fun didn't stop there. Susan, her husband Lyndon Ashby, Grace and the whole gang took a fabulous trip to Spain. They shared some great shots from Bodegas Marqués de Riscal, a gorgeous vineyard, and enjoyed a pincho crawl in San Sebastian, basically the ultimate Spanish food tour. And to top it all off, the family stormed Montjuic Castle for some epic sightseeing. They even took a little detour from their original plan, which just made the trip even more fun. Just take a look at this adorable video Lyndon took of Walters and baby Nora running. So do you also have family keepsakes passed on for generations? Let us know in the comments below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.